You're live. Gotta be Jason with a like that quick. No, it was '03. What's up, '03? 4 minutes remaining. I'm uploading the video. Good evening. What's going on? Let me put my glasses on where I can see. Oh. Kale, what's up? News, what's going on, bro? You're a new one on me, I think. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate you dropping in to visit. The place where life is such a thrill. Dylan, what's going on, bro? Jeff, howdy, howdy. One of them that been watching and hiding in the shadows. I hear you. I like putting my window down, but this truck over here is idling. Barry, what's up, man? I hear you. That's what I got. I got a truck with a fan that's kicking on every 30 seconds. Boys and girls, if you got a truck like that, just hit the damn button that turns the fan on. I'd rather hear that fan running constantly than that kicking in and out. Then this guy behind me didn't know how to park. He's crooked, and he's way back on my side of the lot. So his hood's right by my sleeper. I'm going to get a listen to that all night. That'll be fun. Anybody got any crackers? Go with my wine? Oh, getting educated, are you? Well, damn, you came to the wrong channel for that. Well, thanks for subscribing, Kale. Have you been watching any of the videos? You're in LA. You still got 3 cars on. Nope, it sure ain't. But now you start getting on up there towards Sacramento and whatnot. Remember, that's where our favorite Mexican is. Yep, exactly, JJ. Just like you always whine about me being so much better looking than you. Thank you, Bobby. CDP, what's up? 85. You're a year younger than my baby boy. Well, if he was still with us. He was born in 84. I gotta put the window down a little bit, people. Let me know if he's too noisy. I cracked about yay much. Oh, that's 65, not 85. Yeah, I see that. My bad. And that's with my glasses on. If I hadn't had my glasses on, I would have thought that was 95. Oh. So you're 6 years younger than myself. Tanya, what's going on? It was in Laredo. I can't do that. I just have to put up with the smoke. I tell you what, Those of you that ain't drove in Laredo, it can be a challenge. I ain't got nothing backwards. And JJ, you're the same age as my oldest son. Yep, I hear you. Yeah, you are. There you go. Watch his ashtray. That'll get you in trouble. He should be popping in here a little bit. You can bust his chops. But I'm sure he gets down there around the Gay Bay area. I think he'd be a hoot to hang out with. He had sent me a message a while back. Well, when I guess it was, I don't remember if it was the Saturday before I went to bury Mama or the Saturday I came back. I think it was when I came back. No, it wasn't. It was Saturday before I went up, I guess. I have to think about it. I ain't sure when it was. But I hit the call him back button. We wound up doing a video chat. He stopped. He was in his pickup. But he stopped and we shot the bull for a little bit. He's pretty cool. Well, now you can usually get by with 60. And on a good day, you can get by with a little more than that. Let me hit this button, tell it to do live chat. Oh, you two gonna get started tonight? I know the answer to it. But see, I ain't Mexican, so if I tell y'all, then y'all gonna holler I'm racist. And my truck's too damn slow to be racing. Oh. They buried the traitor today on McCain. They making such a hoopla about him. They seem to forget that if Nixon hadn't pardoned that sorry guy, he was going to be court-martialed for treason. Oh, but Nixon had to go and pardon him, damn it. Yeah. I don't know which test you have left, and it doesn't matter. The thing about testing, let me tell you a little story. Well, with me it won't be little, it'll get drug out. When I was growing up, now you already know I'm a hillbilly. I'm literally from the hills of Missouri, Ozark Mountains. My dad was a monster. And he had me terrified of school. I barely passed. I never did fail, but I barely passed. I did terrible. Went into the Marine Corps and they tried to force me to get my GD. Wouldn't get it. Refused to, because I knew I was a dummy. After coming out of there a couple of years, I ended up being in Houston, and I got sick, and I was quarantined in my apartment. I was married and had a baby, and as a matter of fact, damn it, that music channel on TV was just coming out. I can't even think the name of it right now. I read everything in the house. I loved reading. I always did. I was good at reading and reading comprehension, which is what I told my children they need to work on: reading comprehension, and basic math. If you mastered those three, there wasn't a thing in the world you couldn't do. But I'd read everything except one book, and I don't know where that book ever came from, and it was called How to Take a Test. And I got reading that book, and I found out that I had a learning block. And my learning block was my fear of my father. I was afraid of what he would do if I failed. And I read that book, and it helped me out a whole lot. What it basically boils down to is people get scared to death of taking a test. Just the word test makes people trip. What you need to do is read your material the night before. Read it several times, a day or two. I don't know when you're taking the test, but read it. Then when you get up on the morning of the test, go ahead and read it again. And then put it down and don't worry about it. Now, when you go in there to take your test, don't back up, Landstar, you'll get me. When you go to take your test, it's usually multiple choice answers. Read the question. Briefly read the 4 choices that they give you. Most of the time, 1 to 2 of them is just a totally ridiculous answer. There's no way that can be right, and you'll know it. Then that leaves 2. The first one that jumps into your mind, that's it. Check it off. Don't change it. Don't question yourself. Go to the next one. If there's any of them that you're really not sure on, leave it alone. Leave it blank. Finish your test and then come back to it. If it's on a computer, make sure you ask them, if I skip a question, can I come back to it? Because if you can't come back to it, you need to at least make a guess. But take your first pick, because normally your first pick is correct. Don't try to study on it or none of that. Read the question, read the answers. Your mind will block out the 1 or 2 BS answers they got, and then your mind will also say, this one. Go with your first instinct. If you do that, you'll do good. Hope that helps you. Let me know how you do on it. Well, good thing you like stories. I know a bunch of them. Portland, Oregon. Is that in the US of A? No, I didn't finish growing up. My parents told me I could be anything I wanted to be. I told them I wanted to be a Toys R Us Kids. The store closed, but I ain't. You got the combination left? That ain't a biggie. MTV, thank you. That's exactly what I was talking about. MTV was just getting a good start back then. It was actually worth watching back then. I've went over there a time or two in the last couple of years, and I'm like, what in the world is this trash? But that's just me. I watched a documentary on Caddyshack while I was home this past week. I'd seen it years ago. Man, that's a good documentary. Well, thank you, Bobby. See, now, Barry, I caught somebody a coon ass here a little while back, and boy, they got offended. I'm like, hell, I didn't know it was an insult. I'm sorry, I thought you knew you was a coon ass. That didn't help none either. No, you ain't, JJ. Don't be lying. You ain't even made me my cooking videos. If you was a real coon ass, I'd have some Cajun videos up already. Oh, Stone, I just made a video. I ain't made it go live yet. You'll want to watch later. Oh. It somewhat will help you. One about training. I know you're not a trainer, but you are trying to teach somebody. So you watch it and pick out of it what you can make apply to you and your situation. I've got someone else that has became a trainer that I made that video actually to help them out. Wow, your hospital is a Walmart? Damn, you all are in the damn country. You need to get Carlos over there. Yeah, you're right, Stone. That's exactly it. Don't second guess yourself. Trust yourself. If you've been reading it and you've been studying it and thinking about it and you understand it, just trust yourself. It's back there. Just let it come on out. Venom, what's up? Well, I hope it works for you. Let me know how it goes. My story's full of BS? Really? I thought I was going to like you, but you know, I don't have to. I can change my mind. Oh yeah, I'm a long way from Terrell. I'm down here at Carl's Corner. Down here at Willie's place. Well, it used to be Willie's place. Carlos, we've been talking about you. Hey, Carlos, back up there, I think it was Barry. They have a damn town with a Mexican restaurant with no Mexicans. He's talking about trying to get you to come run it for him. And Barry, if you didn't know it, Carlos' family was in the Mexican restaurant business, so, you know, he can cook a tortilla. He'll burn it, but he can cook it. I was just on the phone with Nomad a little bit earlier. Sensa, what's up? Did you expect to come in here and not catch it, Carlos? See? JJ had a question for you earlier, Carlos. Well, good deal. Hope US Express works for you. You got to start somewhere. That's as good as any. Damn, Barry, I could run a restaurant like that. You need 2 Mexican restaurants? That is bad as damn Taco Hell, ain't it? You're studying to sell? Well, now that could be scary. Well, no it don't. I've been eating Tex-Mex for years. First Fleet, I've seen their stuff out here, but no, I really don't know about. Folks, I stay away from all these big companies. I'm a little mom and pop. Back in the day, we ran the CBs. Mine's broke. It ain't been on in weeks. And we used to talk a little bit. The information I have on any of these companies anymore is old. So I really ain't a whole lot of help on knowing anything about these companies. Well, sure, you need to ask him. I mean, he's in California. He's a smart boy. He'll know. Yep, it's always the trade-off between the miles and the dollars. Hey, mystery meat's good. Well, that ain't asking too much. That was one of my first videos, was telling new drivers communications out here. If you're good at communication, you shouldn't have a problem trucking. If you're one of these that's going to sit back and wait on someone else to do all the communicating, you're going to have issues. Fontana, well, he's way up north. He don't like coming down that way. That's exactly right, Carlos. I wouldn't give them my answer, but you got the same answer I've had. Yeah, here goes the hood. Nope, he stopped just in the nick of time. I wonder if I'd be any better off to back into this slot. I'm stuck out a little bit too far because the bull behind me is way up here, and I don't like it. Now this guy's gonna be all over my hood, and there ain't a damn thing that I can do. Well, he missed me. He got plenty of room over yonder. He's got both of them parking spots. Hell, you might as well take both of them. I don't need one. Well, that's good. Super singles really suck. Go for it, Carlos. You know, I've got some people that say that about our Whataburgers too. But I think they're just a bunch of damn sissies. Well, he's got to have some kind of income. He ain't making no money driving a truck. See, now he gonna park beside that crooked line. Oh, that was in the other video. I was telling you, there's two parking spots across from me, and I'm trying to line up in one of them, and man, I just couldn't get straight. Well, then after I backed up over here, I was making that video, and I get looking, and both of them on the outsides of those two are straight. The one in the middle is crooked as hell, and that's the one I was trying to line up off of. And I don't mean that it's just at a different angle. It's got a hook in the middle. I'm like, man, somebody needed to take a break. Uh-oh, why do poor Mexicans make tamales for Christmas? I hear you. Go to bed, you sissy. Oh, man, that's bad. So their kids will have something to unwrap. I got people that's been watching these of a morning when they're driving. So I've got to try to do a little bit better on my reading of the comments and not just responding to them. Carlos, are you fluffy? I have to be fluffy to be funny and drive a Volkswagen. Uh-huh. Why do Mexicans barbecue? I didn't know they did. So see, you can educate me twice. Gonna be one of them nights. I see it coming. Oh, why don't Mexicans barbecue? Okay, my bad. The beans fall through the grill. I heard that years ago and forgot it. But it's a damn good excuse not to. Especially them refried beans. They could wrap them with their tamale. It's hard to get good tamales anymore down here where I live. It's all mesa. Mesa, masa, whatever you want to call it. On a hot plate, huh? My son's fiancée is coming over to the States. He's gone over to see her several times. Well, went over there and wound up meeting her. But since they met, he's been over there a few times. Is she gonna be in for a culture shock? She's from the Philippines. That's where he's gonna be moving to eventually. Oh, she ain't gonna believe this country. All right, JJ, your turn. Stone's calling you out. Driver over there actually doing a post trip. You don't see too many of them do that. Actually, here lately, I've seen about a half dozen in the last couple of weeks. Uh-huh. Seen another truck in the medium today. But he had an excuse. He blew a steer tire. He kept it upright. What up, Brian? I ain't getting damn close to my bedtime. I knew y'all would go through withdrawals if I didn't do a live stream. Oh. So I parked up, made me a couple of po' boy steak sandwiches, some round steak. That's a fancy way of saying bologna. Talked to Grandma. Made me another video that I got to make go live here in a little bit. then started this. Won't be long though. A nun joke? I hear you. Got 6 Will and Rose. They're barbecuing. I hear you. Oh, that's terrible. I will back up here, and I'll read what he started this joke with. Mexican showed up at a border check. The agent told him to say a sentence with 3 words: green, pink, and yellow. Mexican thanks and says, the phone went green, so I pinked it up and said, yellow. Yeah, see, Bobby said he'd have withdrawals. I don't know if I'll be able to handle this truck island beside me. Might play musical parking spots and pull up over there where I first parked at. I can handle backing out. These drivers cranked me up, came back up. Let me see if I can. I don't think I put that mechanic on here. Hey folks, how you doing? Oh, be quiet. No, it ain't gonna let me do it from there. Y'all go ahead and joke without me. I'll be back. Oh, I do have it on here. Stone, I'll have that video live in a minute. It ain't real long. See right there. Public. There you go, Stone. It's ready for you. You in about 30 seconds. No, did I miss anything good? No, I ain't done no fueling videos. How many cops does it take to arrest a Mexican? Oh, that's terrible. 8. 1 to carry him and the rest to carry his oranges. Trash hauler, ain't seen you in a while, man. Good to see you. Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't know about doing a video of fueling, but just to do a video of the fuel island could be a challenge. That could be interesting. Talked to a buddy of mine yesterday. He got stuck behind somebody that was taking their 30-minute break on the fuel island. He's sitting there waiting. They're not fueling. He thought they was inside getting their ticket. Guy never got in his truck. He was already in his truck. Sat there 15 minutes. Then he pulled on up above, out of the fuel island to the staging area. My buddy pulled up, fueled, went in, got his ticket, came out. Guy still sitting there eating his lunch. So my buddy backed out. I'd been up there beating on his door saying, move this piece of shit. Crap. Sometimes I'm not bashful. No, I ain't got it fixed yet. Actually, in Florida, they'll bust you for that, Stone. Y'all are terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Oh. For a yellow truck, that didn't look all bad. Oh, I enjoy the jokes and the camaraderie and the whole bit. That's something that's been lost out here on this in this industry. So to get a little camaraderie in here. Oh, Barry said he was going up to San Francisco tomorrow. Are you going down that way? Jay, what's up? Oh, damn, Carlos. JJ, you just got slammed, dude. You watch, he's out having a cigarette and missed it. Wait until he catches up. Okay, what do you call a baptized Mexican? Go for it. Bean dip? Oh, that's terrible. All right, Stone, you be careful, brother. He's gonna be flying in a minute. He's drinking a Red Bull. I hate to see what that makes that truck do. Oh, that's terrible. What do you call a Mexican without a lawnmower? Unemployed. What, are you trying to say Carlos don't have a lawnmower? I bet he does. Probably one of them old ones I used growing up with no motor. All them things got old. Well, hell, at this rate, I could go to bed and just leave y'all up here chatting all night. Really? team ride on a hot run to San Diego. That might not be all bad if the truck actually runs. If the load's hot, they ought to turn it up. Anybody know that I take my evening meds? I think I did. Wednesday. Yep, I did. Grandma got me one of them fancy boxes. They ain't more of my sometimers. I forget when I have and have not taken my meds. Is it 27 minutes? Okay. Dude, you know I get a little long-winded. Hell, for me that was a short video. Carlos made me do it. I had to talk slow because I knew he read slow. A Buckshot Kitty Cat 379 Peter card. Well, you're down there by me, Jay. What the hell they got going on? Is the pay good? They need a driver? 379 ain't my favorite truck. W9 is, but dedicated runs to San Diego, Houston to San Diego? Shit. We might talk. I ain't trying to cut you out of a run. You go do your thing. I'm just saying. Talk to them if they got something dedicated. "20 hours from Portland to Fontana." Well, you're going to go right by Carlos. Well, no, technically he can't read, but he listens slow too. Ah, okay. I'm always interested in dedicated in and out of Houston. Sooner or later, I'll find me some kind of gig. Oh, boy, last night was a short night, boys and girls. Won't be long, and I'll be going to bed. I gotta get rolling about 7. Be ready tomorrow after 4. Oh, well, see, Labor Day's coming up. I bet you they're wanting them out in San Diego for some kind of Labor Day sale. Electronics, it ought to be light. Gotta undo that belt now. Oh, much gooder. Nothing wrong with triple digits. The damn safety guy we got over here, he's from JB Hunt. And he actually made the comment that he didn't think trucks were made to run over 80 miles an hour. I laughed at him. I said, damn good thing you didn't ride with me back in the day. But I sure would have showed him a lot more than 80 miles an hour. A nervous wreck? Uh-huh. There's a lot of us with our ex-wives was with yours. My ex-wife was with my dumbass brother. I guess she wanted to keep it in the family. Wait for what? I said my ex-wife is with my dumbass brother. They're now shacked up. Have been for the last 6 years or so, 7 years. Yep. And when they first got together, my brother was like, they was in Missouri, I was in Georgia, like, we're going to come down and see the grandkids. Y'all want to hang out? And I said, hell no. I divorced that bitch for a reason. Yeah. Dumbass. Every once in a while I do. And he tries to, the kids call him Uncle Daddy. It's a big joke with my kids, and I have issues with them, but not because they're together. I don't care. I was done with her. They created issues at my baby boy's funeral, at his death. They created issues, legal issues. They cost me a lot of money. That's why I don't like them. So I had no intentions of hanging out with him. He wanted to hang out. Yeah, right. That ain't happening. Oh, he broke the bro code a long time ago, man. Can't help you, Jay. Might take you and get JJ to watch him. JJ, you want to babysit a dog? Oh, I could tell you a lot more about the individual. He tried to commit suicide, so they said. I went and bailed him out of trouble. He was in Oklahoma. Took him to Texas. Helped him out. Let him stay with me. Let him stay in my travel trailer. Then I found out they was fixing to come repossess his pickup, which was the only thing he had left in the world. I went and took out a note on it. And, I took out a note to pay it off. And damned if he didn't stick me with that note, which overburdened me. I wound up filing bankruptcy because I didn't know he hadn't been paying the note. Then I get slammed. And I was asking, dude, what's up with this? You know, I was helping you out. Oh, well, you hurt my feelings. Really? I hurt your feelings? Yeah. So you did this. You didn't pay your note. You got me in a bind because that's all in my name. Well, I'm sorry. I said, yes, you are, and enjoy your life. Bye. So, and then he goes shacks up with my ex-wife. Well, take that dog with you. Give him a good healthy bath and take him with you. I ain't one to usually air this kind of shit out, but I find it humorous. I've seen him at my mom's funeral, or our mom's funeral. He wanted a hug. First time I wouldn't even shake his hand before. I went in and gave him a hug. It was Mom's funeral. And he whispers in my ear, "Sure miss you, brother." I said, uh-huh. Now that Mom's gone, there's two of them I have no desire to see again. That's a fact, Mickey. Oh, me, oh my. He'll be alright, Carlos. You want his phone number? Oh, that'd be bad. Put his phone number out, let people call him. Unfortunately, I don't have his phone number. See, I told y'all there's stuff in my life you ain't got a clue about. Well, me and my wife discussed it before I helped him out after that suicide attempt. And we knew that there was a good chance that it would come down like it did and I'd get screwed. And I told her, I said, "I'm sorry, I've got to try." I said, "I don't want to go to my maker and have him say, 'Your brother needed help and reach out and you didn't help. How come?' I said, I would rather help him and get shafted than to have to try to answer that to my maker." And she totally understood, so we did it and he did it. But it is what it is. And good Lord says to forgive, and I have forgiven. I haven't forgotten. He don't tell us to go back and make ourselves vulnerable to such nonsense again. So that's just my story on it, or my spin on it. All right, Carlos, always fun seeing you, brother. I broke his leg, damn. That's a fact, Carlos. We all got them skeletons, ain't we? Skeleton stories of history. I don't even want to get up there on the trailer deck. Go, Bob, what's going on? I ain't gonna ask what you was doing down there at the post. You're probably doing stuff you ain't supposed to tell about. Well, you barely caught us. I'm fixing to get off here in a couple minutes. I'm one tired puppy. truck driver coming in here with your lights on bright, really? That's painful. Good night, Carlos. Enjoy your evening, brother. Sissy, driving at nighttime when there ain't no traffic. That ain't no fun. Alright, everybody winding down. We all about ready to call it an evening. Oh, that's terrible. What does the blanket say when it falls off the bed? Oh, sheet. All right, Bob. God bless, brother. Love you too, Jay. Take it easy, brother. 510 miles tonight. Dadgum. I do that backing up around truck stop. Folks, I'm going to get off here. Thank y'all for coming in. It was another good chat. Y'all remember, good Lord loves you. So do I. Y'all be safe out there. Jay, stay out of trouble in California. All right. Good night, Gail. Kale. I'll get it right.